Hello and welcome to today's video where we're going to be going over the new zone being added to World of Warcraft. Germany. I had the amazing opportunity to be invited to Gamescom in Cologne, Germany by Blizzard and got to see the reveal of Midnight, WoW's latest expansion, try out the new housing feature, and prove my worth as the best gamer in all of Azeroth. But first, let's talk Midnight. Midnight is WoW's newest expansion, and it's bringing us back to quell the loss. And for the most part, it's what was to be expected when the World Soul Saga was first announced to us last BlizzCon. And if you know me, I'm more of a troll guy than I am an elf guy, and I'm very excited to see a focus on the Amani trolls. How it was described to us at the developer panel is that they aren't strictly our enemies, but they aren't really our allies either. It's an uneasy relationship, which makes sense since we've been kicking their butt for a while, so it might take some time to earn their trust. One thing I was surprised by is the new Demon Hunter spec, and as a part-time Demon Hunter player, a third spec is very welcomed. I like how they've been able to maintain the manic mobility of the Demon Hunter class, while also doing the ramping damage of like a Shadow Priest in its gameplay, and I'm sure everybody in your random dungeon groups is going to be this spec at the start of the expansion. I'm also surprised to see the Heronir here. I'll be honest, I totally thought the Heronir were totally going to be like a dropped story thread from the War Within. So seeing them here in Midnight and being an allied race kind of caught me off guard. I also wasn't too jazzed about them in the War Within, but seeing their customizations now and some of their culture and architecture, it just goes to show once again that the best lore that Blizzard makes is its world building, and I'm looking forward to diving into their culture in Midnight. Which I'll wait for in my new house. Yes, I got to play a demo of WoW's new housing feature, so let me show you around. This is my entry room, nothing special, just a place to entertain guests. Next is my den of chilling, where me and the boys sit around and chill. I even have a bathtub here for my more aquatic homies. Next we have a kitchen filled exclusively with comically large food. With the house building editor, you can scale any item to your desired size. My favorite part of this room is my tower of comically sized cheese wheels, which you can wash the taste of with my demon blood pit room. Really nice green atmosphere here, with some cups to fill with the aforementioned demonic goo. And after a hearty meal of cheese and goo, I can relax in my bedroom/study room, where I can count the magical pages floating above my bed and dream of fantastical tales of wonder and whimsy in the world of Azeroth. Next we have my flamingo room, which is as many flamingos as the game would allow me to place. And finally, we have the gamer room, the walls of which are adorned with trophies of my victories. Like that one time I killed a shovel tusk in the Howling Fjord with my bare hands. I also have a slot machine here for when I get bored. But mainly, this is where I do my serious gaming, and I was able to display that skill at the Creator Clash. On the Warcraft stage at Gamescom, I participated in the Mythic Dungeon Showcase, representing Team Americas. I was also healing, and the last time I ever seriously healed in WoW was back during Battle for Azeroth. But I also had my skilled teammates. We had the father-son PvP duo, Peekaboo and Zaryu, the gameplay expert Kalani.
Hey folks, this is Kalani.
And the only actual good player on our team, MDI professional, Nerf Tank. Our first opponent in this Mythic Dungeon race, Team Europe. This'll be easy. Surely we can be—
It looks fine. I'm just wondering if Xaryu is maybe not on his keyboard. I'm just double checking because the damage meters are not really. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh fuck, you died to that. Yeah, we gotta call that next time. Kinda late comms on that.
If somebody would go on stage and maybe mess a little bit with the keyboards of Team Europe, then maybe there would be a chance for Team Americas.
Yeah.
Amazingly well done. Oh, we can see them cheering over at the Europe booth.
Maybe this is just a damage amp that's gonna last like multiple dungeons, and then we're gonna really pop off in this next one.
Something teams sometimes do is use all their cooldowns here to start for this pack. Him a stealthy. Ooh, he does not know that
Oh
it's
my
stun
God.
too.
Oh,
He's gonna
please.
die.
You can see them
Oh.
laughing back.
I think if we just dial in all of our small details, we'll be there.
We're really close, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of cutting out the slack in the line, cutting out
Yeah, if
the
I just
low-performing members of the team, and
To be like fence inspector, that was new. So all these new strategies. Kalani through floor inspecting.
Oh no. Oh,
Platinum's double
this might
checking
be a
too.
wipe. This year against Team America 2. Oh, it was not even close, Americas. Not even close.
Okay, well, we could have performed a bit better. But thankfully, after that, there was an incredibly competitive Delves race. And somehow, me, Zaryu, and Peekaboo were able to secure the win. Meaning that going into midnight, I can say that I am now the #1 Delves player in all of World of Warcraft. And I think maybe I'll commemorate that with a new trophy in my gamer room. Thank you, Blizzard, for inviting me to Gamescom. Now, let's get back to working on some lore videos.